Hey, we're the Pranksters, and we're about to do a giving mod that I'm super excited for, and I can't wait to share it with all you guys out there, because this is a really inspirational family, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, we've been struggling. How do you do a giving mob when you can't gather together in the midst of COVID like this?
Yeah.
But this family is so deserving of need, and they've really suffered because of the COVID crisis. And so we put together a drive-through, a parade. Why not? Let's do this.
Let's go.
I spent my early teen and well into my early adult years kind of doing whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, with whomever I wanted.
We were together for a couple of years before we got married, and so I became an Instamom and was never going to have kids. And we have 11 now and a daughter-in-law. Through
the pawn shop and through some time there, I had a guy come in that started talking to me about, hey, you should probably come to church with me sometime and check that out. And as time went on, eventually, 3 years later, I went to church with him, and I heard a message that changed my life and changed our lives together. And we desperately wanted to start a church for people who don't do church, people who couldn't connect in a more traditional setting. We built out a coffee shop and a performing arts auditorium. The state of emergency came on like March 13th or something like that. And we immediately felt about a 70% drop in coffee shop business. March, we had to start canceling dates, and we canceled a week, and then we canceled 2 weeks, and then we canceled 6 weeks, and next thing we're canceled out to the end of June. And the further out we canceled, the less likely it became that we would ever be able to open again.
one of the things that we did at, whether it was Death Proof, whether it was a coffee shop venue, or whether it was Vector, was making people feel welcome right where they were at. And it didn't matter who they were or where they came from. Our biggest fear is how it affects our kids. This has been actually very hard on them as well, because they were invested in this. You know, our whole family was. We couldn't have done this without any of them.
There's always the fear of how am I going to care for my family in the midst of COVID? What are we going to do now, and how are we going to do that?
We got some friends together, and we wanted to just show you guys a little bit of support and love. You guys, come on through! Rock, I love you.
Any words are enough.
Yeah,
just
thank you so much for caring for us.
Yeah. We didn't come here to just till the ground. That wouldn't have been what we wanted. But we also said we'd do what God wanted us to do, and if that meant tilling the ground, then that's what we did, you know? So it means a lot to know that it affected people in a positive way. So thank you guys so much.